The very first bunny-fox duo in ZPD history is back on the beat in Zootopia 2, ready once again to take on systemic injustice, corruption, greed, and of course their own personal flaws. And naturally, I brought my kids with me. I had to know what they would think. Zootopia 2 picks up almost exactly where the 2016 original left us. Judy Hopps, the ambitious bunny from the countryside, voiced by Jennifer Goodwin, and Nick Wilde, everyone's favorite smooth-talking fox, Jason Bateman, are still riding high from cracking their first big case. But it doesn't take long before they stumble into something stranger, the first snake to appear in Zootopia in decades. From there, they cross paths with returning favorites and a whole lineup of new mammals because, surprise, surprise, they uncover way more than they expected. Now, reviewing a so-called kids movie is always tricky. Part of me wants to put on my film critic hat, but it's too easy to hand-wave it all away with it's just for kids. But Zootopia has never been that simple. On the surface, you've got cute animals making jokes, solving mysteries, learning to work together. Beneath that, a surprisingly sharp commentary on real social issues. That's exactly why I insisted on taking my kids with me, to keep me grounded when the critic hat gets a little tight. Visually, the movie is gorgeous. The same colorful palette returns, but with new environments and richer lighting that clearly showcase a decade of animation upgrades. Meanwhile, my 11-year-old daughter had her own takeaway. Open quote, "My favorite part was when they snuck into the gala. Judy was in a sleeveless dress in the tundra and somehow not cold. Also, I'm pretty sure parts of that house were made of ice." Close quote. And honestly, she's not wrong. The gala sequence is a perfect example of what Zootopia does best. The witty back and forth between Judy and Nick, the tight detective-style suspense, and the action that delivers clean setups and payoffs. Throw in a few jokes planted early and paid off later, plus a snowy chateau break-in that feels straight out of True Lies, and the whole scene just clicks. Judy might not look cold, but the scene definitely lands, even for an 11-year-old critic. And just like the first film, Zootopia 2 nails its animal puns. Every frame hides clever jokes. Ram detectives named after cheeses, a catering company called Amuse Boucher, and about 1,000 others I definitely missed. My daughter said she liked the puns too. Though, to be fair, that was probably because I wouldn't shut up about them. My 6-year-old son was more direct. Open quote. "My second favorite part was when the fox said, 'Ah, a viper!' You'll understand the punchline when you see it. For the record, he couldn't decide on his favorite moment, but apparently this was solidly second." Close quote. The movie moves at a great pace, vibrant, energetic, and fun, except for one point late in the film where everything screeches to a halt for a big exposition dump. There's a moment where they explain the MacGuffin, then explain the plan to save the day, then add flashbacks, and honestly, we didn't need any of it. The plan was already clear. It felt like the script didn't trust us, or maybe that I had missed something. But in hindsight, the final act works perfectly fine without all that explaining. Still, this is nitpicking at furry details. Zootopia 2 doesn't shy away from heavy topics either. Prejudice and racism return as major themes, but the sequel adds the idea of generational theft. We meet a corrupt Lynx family gripping the city for decades, a snake trying to restore his reputation, and a washed-up movie star turned mayor voiced beautifully by Patrick Warburton. Ke Huy Quan, David Strathairn, and Andy Samberg absolutely shine in their roles, even though their presence pushes some returning characters like Clawhauser out of the spotlight. These new characters fit right into Zootopia's world, but they don't necessarily offer new angles on the themes the film explores. And with so many topics, corruption, prejudice, cultural erasure, old lies turned into truth, and the pressure on trailblazers, the movie sometimes feels like it's pointing at issues more than diving into them. But what the movie does double down on is Judy Hopps' relentless belief in change. Her determination to make the world better, even when it feels naive, is the beating heart of the story. Some days I don't fully buy into that message, especially when the same movie shows cops blindly following corrupt orders and raiding marginalized communities. The film gets surprisingly dark at times, just like the original. The best part, though? Talking about all of it with my kids afterward. What scared them, what made them happy, what made them sad, Both of them teared up multiple times. My daughter broke it down like this: cried once because she was sad, once because she was happy, half a time because she was scared. My son cried once, happy crying. And honestly, the car ride home talking through all of it was kind of wonderful. So, sure, maybe Zootopia 2 doesn't fully plumb the depths of its social issues. Maybe it simplifies things for a kid friendly ending, but it still asks big questions. And based on my kids' reactions, the emotions absolutely landed. Empathy, compassion, fairness, these are never bad messages, and Zootopia 2 delivered all of them straight to my kids' hearts. Final thoughts. Zootopia 2 brings back everything we loved from the 2016 film: smart mystery storytelling, energetic action, and endless animal puns, while introducing a new lineup of compelling allies and villains for Judy and Nick. The world looks even richer this time. And while the themes may be overly ambitious, the movie holds on to the same hopeful spirit Judy embodies: the belief that things can change. Also, I'm officially tired of characters watching YouTube videos for plot exposition, but calling it YouTube, yeah, that pun got me good.